Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of the Crypto Bellwether. On this channel, we cut through the hype and the noise, and we give you the non-biased information you can use to make informed decisions. Well, guys, a lot of people have been reaching out asking me to do a Kaspa video. Well, here it is, guys, and I have to tell you, Kaspa's very, very impressive. And now, we're going to dive into it pretty much from A to Z. It's not a deep dive because I don't think most people are going to understand the tech, and I don't either. But I want to simplify everything, and I want to tell you if I think it's time to stack some Kaspa right now because everything is lining up, and I don't know if I'm going to stack it myself, but I'm thinking about uh, putting on a swing trade. So I'm going to walk you through everything you pretty much need to know about Kaspa. We're going to take a look at the chart, compare it to the Bitcoin dominance, because guys, the smart money is telling me through Bitcoin dominance right now that they'd rather stack Kaspa than Bitcoin. And that stands out in this bear market because there's not hardly any tokens right now that is stronger than Bitcoin. But Kaspa is not only stronger than Bitcoin right now, it's breaking out of the Bitcoin dominance and getting stronger, and it's been stronger all year. And that is impressive. So we're going to dive into Kaspa, and again, stay tuned at the end, and we're going to take a look at the chart. That being said, hit that like button, and let's get going. All right, guys, if you haven't been to Kaspa's website, definitely go to kaspa.org, surf around. It's a very impressive project, it has great founders. The launch and the tokenomics are outstanding. And to make it very simplified, Kaspa is a cross between the best of proof of work of Bitcoin to proof of stake Ethereum. It's like a hybrid of the best features. And the tech is over my head, but it's very impressive according to the developers that I've talked to. Now, when you go to the website, you're going to see that it has very fast transactions, has instant confirmation, it's scalable, it is the most efficient proof of work. And that being said, guys, it is the most profitable proof of work blockchain that you can mine. That says a lot. And obviously, with the proof of work mechanism or whatever that's called, it's highly has very good security. And the block DAG is over my head, but that's where the new cutting edge technology or protocols or whatever lie. And it's called parallel linking. It's over my head. It's not important, but guys, it's a very impressive tech. Now, they're on their roadmap. They're going to bring smart contracts sometime in the future, and that's going to allow them to have a proof of work, proof of stake, blockchain layer one. They're going to be able to bring in the layer twos, DeFi, smart contracts, all that. So whenever all that gets implemented, guys, that's going to be constant news popping in about Kaspa. And hopefully all that starts to pop in at the bull run when we all own it. Now, the tokenomics, guys, is great. They did a fair launch. And here's the cool thing. It's just like Bitcoin. You are going to mine and mint the tokens in the future. But the biggest inflation rate has already occurred. And Kaspa not only has been having the highest amount of inflation this year, it's been in a bear market and it's still arguably the strongest project out there. Guys, that's got my attention. Now, at the beginning of next year, which is January 1st, 76% of the tokens will be mined. By time, I'm guessing we got 3 or 4 months, maybe even 6 months after that before we're into the real bull market. You're looking at probably over 80% of the supply is mined. That is great tokenomics. And then after January 25th, 87% will be mine, and hopefully we're still in the bull run, really halfway through the bull run. Guys, the tokenomics are awesome, so you don't have to worry about getting dumped on. And no matter what, guys, it matters. And I tell you another thing that you might not be thinking about, whereas when you look at some of your favorite projects with high tokenomics and only maybe 30% or 50% of the supply is out there, no matter what, at the end of that bull run, guys, no matter what, those projects will come back, and they'll come back 75 to 95% because of the tokenomics. Well, because of Kaspa, it may be one of the stronger ones, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Quant, and Kaspa. I like the tokenomics. Now, I've already alluded to this, so I don't need to talk about it anymore, but supposedly it is the most energy efficient and the most profitable proof of work. That's going to get a lot of attention from people that are miners. I wish I was. Now, I saw this. There's a book out there, and I'm probably going to try to listen to it. It's called The Book of Kaspa, and I think it's kind of the journey through how it was created and why, and it alludes to a lot of Bitcoin and Satoshi's thought process. It's probably a good listen, and you can go to Audible and get that. I just thought that was something that you might have an interest in. Now, here's one thing I was thinking about. Because of the launch and the way the tokenomics are set up, guys, I don't think it's going to have any issues with the SEC. I could be wrong. Who knows? But also, when I looked at all the exchanges like Uphold and Bigot and KuCoin that have listed it, guys, I could see this thing easily being listed with Coinbase maybe sometime between now and by the end of the bull run. Whenever that happens, guys, if it happens, not saying it is, I'm just saying it probably meets the criteria of what they're looking for because it has such solid tokenomics and the way it was launched with a fair launch. This thing could be and should be listed on Coinbase. That could be a big event. But again, guys, I don't like to create hype and fake, uh, you know, fake hype. But guys, I really believe that could be something that could happen. Now, let's look at the chart, guys, because they don't get any better than this. And I'll be honest, I wish I was paying more attention because I would have definitely already stepped into Kaspa. When it took off in the middle of the year, I was like, man, it's going to take a while for it to come back. I wasn't really paying attention in September, or I would have definitely bought it about right in there for that breakout. But if you look at it right now, 24 hours, it's going up. The weekly, it's going up. It's actually breaking out. The monthly, it just broke out this high right here, guys. And so that's only, it looks like a big move. But right there, guys, I think I'm going to stack it for a swing trade. Buy a small bag, maybe dollar cost average in. And then look, guys, the next stop, if it holds that, is to take out this support right here or this resistance. And if it takes out from there, guys, it's going to take off. That if it breaks this high right here and that becomes its support, that thing's going to rock and roll. I might try to buy it right here. Actually, I'm thinking probably not. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm thinking about buying two bags. Maybe buy it down in here and see if I can stack it long term, small bag, and then wait and see what it does right there. And if it breaks that resistance and that becomes support, that means my long-term bag would be here, and then that I would do that as a swing trade right there, because if it breaks that, it could pull back and not break it, but if it does and that becomes support, heck of a swing trade, guys. No brainer in my opinion. Now, What makes me confident that it's going to keep going? Remember, guys, Bitcoin dominance tells you what the smart money's doing. And the smart money right now, pretty much getting out of crypto, getting into stable coins, or getting into Kaspa as opposed to Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin, I may have not said that totally clear. Right now, the smart money, no matter what, is getting into Bitcoin. And that's where Bitcoin dominance comes in. But the smart money also is telling you that it wants to get into Kaspa. Unlike the other projects, which I just did a video talking about Bitcoin dominance and the 12 projects I'm watching. I'll leave a link about that. And I also did a video on stable coins because I believe stable coins are the best projects to stack even over Kaspa right now. I'll leave a link on both those at the end of this video and down below. But look at this, guys. If you look at the year to date Bitcoin dominance, it's 32% stronger than Bitcoin. Most of them are 32% weaker. So it's been stronger all year, all month, all week, and even today it's up 6.5%. So guys, no ifs and buts about it. Every chart against Bitcoin looks good. So guys, I think when I'm looking at this Bitcoin dominance right here, I don't see anything holding it back, right? It just took out that that support or that resistance right there, and now that resistance is support. And then when you go back to the chart, remember I said that? I think I'm going to stack a long-term bag, a small long-term bag right here if it pulls back, and then I'm going to try to swing trade when it takes out that, because it just took out that Bitcoin dominance high, and that's now support. And then when it takes out the, what is that, 5 cents, 5.2 cents, when it takes that out and that becomes support, this thing could be off to the races. And in this environment, guys, that's about the only project that I can say that about. That being said, guys, let me know what you think in the comments section. I know I rambled on a little bit about these charts, but Kaspa looks really, really good across the board. It's not financial advice. Here's what I hope happens right now. I hope we just keep going lower. I hope Bitcoin dominance just gets stronger and stronger, and it starts to kill these altcoins, because I've got a handful, two handfuls of projects I want to start stacking. And guys, if we're lucky, we're going to wake up and the stock market's down about 20% and crypto is just crashing and we get capitulation. Maybe Bitcoin at least goes down and tests 20,000. If not, it's low for this bear cycle. And if that happens, Bitcoin dominance is going to get stronger and the altcoins are just going to crash and crash and crash. And there's a lot of projects like Gala and Algorand that are making new lows for this bear market. Guys, this is the good times. I can't stress that enough. I'm way more excited for the second half than I was for the first half, because guys, we got that fake breakout, which hopefully you guys didn't FOMO into because of all the people telling you that the altcoin season's here. But guys, I want everything to get worse and worse and worse. We can stack and stack and stack. It's not financial advice, but guys, the people watching this video and the people still in crypto that have done their homework and understand good projects with, especially with good tokenomics like Kaspa, guys, this is when the money's made. The people stacking here and hopefully down, from here down, right? They're going to make the biggest upside. Most people are getting out of crypto right now. A lot of people are selling, and that breaks my heart. Guys, you don't sell in a bear market, right? You don't sell when the FUD is bad. When the FUD gets worse and worse, that's when you stack more and more. And when the FOMO gets greater and greater and everyone thinks that they're going to be a millionaire, well, you can have all of my bags, guys, every one of it, because you buy the FUD, you sell the FOMO. And most of you guys FOMO in. If we wake up tomorrow and Bitcoin rallies $2,000 and Bitcoin dominance fell down at all. Altcoin season's here. Jump in, catch a small little pump, and then watch your bag just bleed, just like it's been doing all year. That being said, guys, if you understand the tools like Bitcoin dominance, it will keep you from jumping into the FOMO. We want to see that reverse. For me, guys, to go all in and start trading every single day, which is my goal, is we want everything to line up, guys. You don't start a bull run in a recession. I truly believe and have said we've been in a recession, but it's going to be hard to ignore over the next couple of months. I truly believe that. So we're in a global recession. Look at what's going on with China. We still have the war. We got the worst administration running this country that you could possibly think about. The Fed is tightening. They started too late for to curve inflation. The numbers are getting worse and worse. And the last couple of weeks, we got bad information, just like we got bad information today. And the stock market rallied because bad news is good news. That means they're thinking the Fed will pivot. Well, guys, the next step is bad news is just bad news. And I don't believe the Fed can pivot. And I hope they don't, because if the Fed pivots too soon, we're going to have inflation that is just going to break the back of almost every American. And if Americans are suffering, the rest of the world is going to be suffering as well. So I truly believe, guys, we got more downside. But guys, I can't be more bullish. You should wake up every morning hoping that these altcoins crash. I hope I'm wrong on these trades. I really do. It wouldn't bother me at all. I would rather buy. I want to wake up and Kaspa's down 30%, making new lows for this bear market. That would get me really excited because I do believe in the project. I know I'm rambling. That's all I got for you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Share with like-minded people. Hit that like button. And either way, guys, come back and be part of this community. Take care.